Hey guys, y'all may be wondering where the Splatoon Let's Play is, if you're watching this video right now. Well, that's because, hey everybody, it's Splatoon, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Welcome to Let's Play Splatoon! This is a game that I really have a lot of fun with, mainly with the online mode, but the story mode, which is the focus of this Let's Play, is still a lot of fun. This beginning part is just mainly a bio video starting off the online gameplay and stuff in the main hub of the game. So let's start this up. Annotations on the screen will be set for three different things. The first is for Booyah Base, the hub area for the game. Next will be online modes. And the final option will be the equipment. If you see another annotation, this is a link to YouTube User Chuggaaconroy's weapon bio. I personally mainly use the Splash Shot Pro, Crack-On Splat Roller, Kelp Splat Scope, Custom E-Liter 3K Scope, and Heavy and Mini Splatlings. Mainly because of that, I can only talk about the weapons, those ones, I use personally. Chuggaaconroy goes into big detail onto every single weapon, sub, and special. So if you want a detailed description, I highly recommend to go there. He made sure to check his facts with other Splatoon players about everything he has down for each weapon. Now, you can either let the video go on its own, but you can click the options that you want to view, so you can instantly go to that option. You have selected Booyah Base. This is the main hub world, well, not hub world, just a hub of the game. In this area, you can enter the online modes or the single player mode Octave Valley. Also in Booyah Base, you have 4 stores. One is for weapons and the other 3 are for equipment. You can also enter the Battle Dojo. I'll show that off, but god damn is this mode boring. With your equipment, you can take them to Spike and get him to reroll a status buff, because each buff is randomized. I wish buffs were not random, but unfortunately they are, so hey, what are you gonna do? Though one thing with buffs, he can only reroll them when you have 3 buff slots. If you don't, all you can do is add extra slots to max 3. You can also post Amiiverse with this little letterbox thing, and there's also Amiibo box in the base. With Amiibos that, well, paired with the game, you can do extra stuff exclusive to this certain Amiibo you lock onto the game. I'll also be showing that off in a bonus video. If you like the mini games you can play while waiting for a match to start up, you can play them outside with this arcade machine. During the fights, depending on how many fights you win, the character Judd, located right here, can give you a bonus of coins, and sometimes the Super Sea Snail. I have no clue how you get these, but these are how you get extra buff slots or the ability to reroll when you have max slots. You have selected online modes. In total, there are 5 online modes. So let's talk about the first you can play when you first start out Splatoon: Turf Wars and Turf Wars Wall with Friends. The main difference between these two is that the Friends mode allows you to play with your friends, but the kicker is it will be random if your friends will be on your team or on the opponent's team. Turf Wars are simple. It's a battle between 2 teams of 4, well, every single mode is a battle between 2 teams of 4, But for this one, you just gotta cover up the most area in your color ink before time runs out. Simple, right? So let's go on to ranked battles and squad battles. These two modes are exactly the same, and the only difference is in squad battles, it's once again you playing with your friends. With squad battles, your friends will always be on your team. So essentially in these modes you got all three specific modes. But the kicker is, you can't select which mode you want to go in. In this game, for both Turf Wars and ranked battles, the maps you play on will be randomized, and in ranked battles, the mode will be different with the rotation as well. And these three modes are Splat Zones, Tower Control, and Rainmaker. So let's start out with Splat Zones, just to get these out of the way. For Splat Zones, you will need to hold 1 or 2 areas with your color ink for X amount of time. Now, if your opponents will get these under their control, there'll be an extra countdown timer that whenever you get the control in the area again, I don't know why I'm fucking this up now, but anyways, if you regain control, you have to run that mini timer out before you can run out your official timer. Now for tower control, this is actually, from what I've heard, one of the most competitive modes. And tower control, essentially you just gotta ride a tower into a certain point into the enemy's field. The tower will only move if you're on it, and if your enemy gets on the tower while you're still on it, it will stop until one side claims it, and it will move accordingly. If no one's on the tower for X amount of time, which is like a couple of seconds, it will go back to the starting point. Finally, we have Rainmaker. This mode is a lot of fun. The mode centers around the Rainmaker. This weapon is, well, exclusive to this mode and cannot be used in any other, mainly because it's not a typical weapon. For this mode, all you need to do is get the control Rainmaker into a certain point into the enemy's field, just like with tower control. Though the Rainmaker is protected by a special shield that needs to be destroyed, and when it's destroyed, depending on the team that shoots it the most, the shield will explode in that team's color. Also, when the Rainmaker is grabbed, whoever has it will have a 60-second clock, and well, if that runs out, you go boom. If you try to go into an area that says no Rainmaker at all, you will explode as well. And if you try to back up into your little spawn point, you will also explode there. Now the Rainmaker itself is essentially a chargeable version of the bazooka. The more you charge, the bigger the tornado of death will be. Now, in all modes, to win, all you gotta do is get a knockout, which is completing the mode objective, or
the player that's further along after 60 seconds wins!
You have selected equipment. As I said during the Booyah Base part of the video, you can buy weapons and equipment. The weapons won't be talked about in this video, but once again, I'll have a link to Chuggaaconroy's weapon bio video. There are 3 types of equipment: shirts, hats, and shoes. When you start out playing in this game, you won't be able to buy anything until you reach a certain level of freshness. Yes, freshness.
How do you do, fellow kids?
The equipment you get will affect your damage output, defense, swim speed, and other stats. This can even add some other effects depending on your role. And the role, I mean buffs. And again, I really wish that perks were not randomized. But you know what? Fuck it. I can't do shit about it, so nah. You have selected the weapon bio. To see YouTube User Chuggaaconroy Splatoon weapon bio, please click the annotation.